What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we are building a community of faith, fun, and calling out the world's craziness. So quick update for you. I don't think I uploaded at all last week. I was with family all week celebrating my older sister's 40th birthday. So we were all together and I had no signal where I was, which is great. But yeah, so no video last week. And then I'm leaving for another trip, for a work trip here for a little bit. So I most likely will not be uploading. I know that totally kills any momentum that this channel has had, but I appreciate all your support. Thank you for those who are sharing and liking the videos and leaving comments. Dave, shout out to you. You always leave a comment. But yeah, I mean, if you want to continue to support this channel, subscribing is probably the best way, and sharing it with whoever you want. So what I've been doing in my personal times, in my personal study, is reading through 1 Peter. 1 Peter is one of those books that always motivates me, always convicts me, and always calls me higher. So a little background of what's going on is that the churches in this region, in this area, were being persecuted heavily. Some of them were being killed. Their property was being taken. It was a bad time for the disciples. And they were doing an incredible job standing up, being righteous, not repaying evil for evil, but being kind and loving, rejoicing in their suffering. And that's what a lot of the letter is about reminding them of where their hope is, where they actually belong, whose they are, and the hope that we have in the future. 1 Peter is a book that you can sit down and read the whole thing in one sitting, and I highly recommend that you do that. And the Bible Project is a great channel, and they do an overview of the book of 1 Peter. Great stuff there. I'll probably leave a link in the comments below if you want to check that out. But what I've been thinking about is this is not our home. And as we see the world burning around us and people denying simple facts and simple observable truths and trying to convince everybody that what they're seeing is not true, it reminds me that this is not our home. Our home is in heaven. We are citizens of heaven. We are Christ's ambassadors. We are here on earth representing Jesus in his kingdom. And we are living now as though we were in heaven. And that is way different than the world operates. And for those in power, that is a very terrifying thing, because when you can control the mind, you can control the actions. And here we are, have a different mind, a different perspective, and so our actions are totally different and contrary to what the world does. And so Peter is talking about our hope and our salvation, and Jesus is the reason for that salvation. Jesus is Lord. And it comes to this pinnacle in chapter 2 about us having a hope of the future in heaven. And it's this real stark comparison, black and white. He says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of the darkness and into his wonderful light. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy." See, this is a calling that we are different. And there is a clear line between not having mercy and having mercy. There isn't the in-between of I have some mercy and I also have some darkness. It is you have received mercy or you have not received mercy. You are God's people or you are not God's people. There is this no middle ground, and the world loves and we love the middle ground. Like, I want to have one foot in the kingdom and I want to have one foot in the world. But it does not work like that, and we cannot live like that. And as time goes on, and if we continue in the trajectory that we are, it's going to be very difficult to live as a disciple without being persecuted, without your job being threatened, without your livelihood being threatened. Right now, my job is on the line for making these videos. But I believe that this needs to be said. I will not be silent. Even if they demand my life, I will not be silent. I do not think as the world does. This is not my home. My home is in heaven, where I am a citizen. I am a royal priesthood. I am different than the world, and therefore I think different, I see different, and I act different. So summertime can bring lots of struggles, so stay strong, stay vigilant. So hope you guys are doing well. Till the next one, peace.